I am also cooking dinner, by the way, so if I quietly sneak away, just keep going.
I mean, I've seen your version of quietly. It's not quiet. Okay, should be
Let's
good to go.
pretend I'm quiet.
Cool. All right. Right. So, okay. So basically, real quick summary of what we did last week or last time. So, so Nicole's character, Sephirinus, has been working in this pub. We basically met our wizard, who then entrusted you and Adromi and Arthur. Thank you for choosing a normal name. To carry this chest. So you don't know what's in the chest at the moment. Basically, across this big body of water. You weren't really given any other details apart from that you were kind of expected down at the dock. You got stuck getting into the dock because you didn't have the proper documentation and no real form of like identification or anything like that as was recognised by any kind of port authority or anything like that. Then we had so you're almost about to get thrown into jail, but then Scruffy, the janitor, came and saved you. So we've had it was like I think it was a 3 or 4 day journey, and then we weren't supposed to get rough weather, then we got hit with it. So then during the night, also these Viking dwarves have basically boarded your ship. You do know that you're that something's come alongside you and is banging up against you. You don't know how many ships there are in the water, but you do know that there are because you're all the way decks. You've basically cleared out pretty much all. We're going to say all of the all the dwarves and the bottom. So we are here presently at the map. You're near the aft of the deck, so you're at the back dining room. You still have the captain's cabin, and you've also captain's cabins. So you've got his sleeping quarters, and then there's also a secondary room as well that you can go forward, you can have a look into. Or there's also going forward, you can also go up on deck to see basically what is going on as well. So we will. We just finished off last week by basically killing off the last group from what you can determine at the second level. And if you want to go up top deck, you can as well. But yeah, if you want to, you can do whatever you like. So take it from there. What would you like to do?
So are we at the far back of the ship as possible now?
Behind us are the cabins.
There's still a door.
Captain's quarters.
Okay. Might have misinterpreted that last week.
And apparently 5 seconds ago. When he clearly said that.
Just wanted to check I was getting the right messages there. Can I sneakily look at a door here and just see if there's anything
you want to look at
on the other side?
You can look at the door if you want, for sure.
Look through a keyhole or look through a keyhole and see if there's anything through the other side? Or
I'm going to say what would be the best way? Probably an investigation, wouldn't it? Yeah, roll an investigation for me. Okay. -1. So you peered through.
Forgetting he has negative.
-1. So you peered through the keyhole. From what you can determine, there is no movement inside. So you are fairly confident that there is no.
Can I see anything on the other side though?
Hey.
Oh yeah, only through a keyhole. So I mean, it's not much. I mean, you're basically seeing just like the back wall, but you can't see that. There's no.
I'm going to quietly and as silently as possible open the door and peek my head in to get a better look.
Okay, cool. Roll me a stealth. Do you have negative stealth?
I do not. But I'm pretty sure that'll do.
Oh, I was about to say, if you were going to hit that 1.
I thought it was going to be the 1.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Okay, cool. Well, basically,
into the door, head plant straight through.
You open the door, and then don't look that up. Hang on. Yeah, so you open the door. Do you enter the room?
I was looking around first to see if there was anything alive or dead inside.
Okay. You see the corpse of Captain Ahab lying. He's been, he's basically had his throat slit by by one of the guys that were here.
But is there anything else in there?
Roll me an investigation.
Oh shit!
Just gonna get rid of these guys. 13. You do. So there is a small unlocked chest in the in his quarters. So like right down the bottom there.
Arthur, Zaf, Captain's dead, but there's a chest. What do you want to do?
Well, he
What
has
I
no
remember-
use for what's there. Have a look, see what's there.
Okay, I'll investigate the body, see if there's anything on him.
Hopefully there's some medicine. Because, ow.
Can I loot the body?
All right, so you loot his body. Okay, so you find that nothing. There's a couple of in his hand in the corner of his bunk. There was a couple of rum bottles that have fallen that were empty. So that's why from this you can discern that he wasn't awoken by any kind of alarm, even though that you didn't hear any alarm either. But he wouldn't have been able to. He was completely unconscious from being passed out from being drunk.
Nice work, Captain.
What about in
So
the
that room's
chest?
clear. So that room's clear, though, right? There's nothing else in there.
No, there's still the chest.
So there's only the chest, no people, nothing that's going to
No,
kill me.
no.
Can,
Look in the rafters. Above you. There's a suspiciously bat-shaped man.
I guess is it possible to unlock the chest?
You want to unlock
it's
the unlocked chest?
It's unlocked.
Oh, it's unlocked.
So
Yeah,
my first thought is I'm going to lock the chest, and then I'm going to unlock the chest.
Can I open the chest?
You can. Roll me a strength check.
roll me a wisdom check, see if you know how to open a chest.
Hang on. I don't think I got that set up properly yet.
So from what I remember, the captain knew what we would do, knew about the quest.
Roughly, he's just dealt with him before. So
Should we not try and find out what it was, or if there's anything lying around?
well,
Right,
if you want to, I mean, if you want to, I mean, like,
While formerly known as Adromi, now currently known as Barry, is searching in the captain's quarters, can I crack open the door to his study and see if there's anything inside?
Yep. So he's barging through.
No, just like creaking open the door and just like having a look to see if there's anything I can see that's going to jump out at me and slay me.
Okay. Yeah, sure. So roll, stealth for me.
Oh, that's not that one. That one. Stealth. 16.
Okay. 16. So you, yeah, that's fine. You can't discern that there's anyone inside this room either.
Okay, so I'm gonna open the door and,
Okay.
judging by the fact I see nobody inside, enter.
Did I find anything in the chest, by the way?
Did you find anything in the chest? Oh, you found.
A bomb.
No, you found more, like another unopened bottle of rum, and that was pretty much it. From like not much really stored in there. It was supposed to be like ragged clothing.
You
and stuff
found the
like that.
minibar.
So nothing useful then.
Yeah,
Right,
no, not
useful.
really.
Okay, right. Well, not at the current state, unless you've got
For you,
fire.
maybe. Because I reiterate, ow.
Arthur, would you like some rum?
Yes, please.
I give him the rum from the.
You're in one room and he's in the other.
Yeah.
So there's no. You have to kind of walk around. So
Arthur, have some rum, please.
so
He's
Arthur,
good.
you
I want to investigate the room.
okay? So you do see, there is a desk there, and then you also find there is a cabinet. So there's a large kind of bookshelf kind of cabinet thing there.
Checking his desk, does it look like there's any notes or informations on what we were tasked to do? Like anything, like saying, what was it? Was it Fast Rock we're going to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you strangely enough, you don't find any information whatsoever. There's no there's no paperwork. There's like, even for his crew, nothing. So there's no official documentation at all whatsoever inside this vessel that you can see. And then so there's no ship ledgers, anything. There's only really a couple of so you're still at the deck. So there were a couple of locked drawers. There's literally nothing. There's nothing in here at all.
On the bookshelf behind me, just at a quick once over, does it look like there's any books or any areas that are frequently disturbed?
You can see, yes, you can see that there were some books. There weren't many, but there's lots of dust. So that will basically tell you that there wasn't a lot of stuff on here. But you do see I'm going to give you two bottles of potion of healing.
Oh, excellent. So I'm going to immediately drink one of those.
Mm-hmm. So then you've also got. So I think I can't see.
Oh yeah.
Be just one day.
Do I have to? Do I give them to? How do I give them to you? Or do I? No, you just say it, don't you? And then you just roll.
So I'm going to immediately drink one, and after I finish in here, I'm going to give the other one to Sephirinus because I remember she took a pretty bad hit in that last fight.
No, temporary hit points.
Oh, so you look fine then?
No, I had 9 hit points. Sorry, am I saying the right thing? I did
No,
9 damage.
Like in the last fight, you took damage, correct?
Yeah.
Was that so? Are you under your current maximum?
I've got 15 current hit. So and -9 temporary hit points.
So you've only got. So -9, you would only have. Yeah, you'd only have.
That's what it says.
Yep.
Yeah, I think she needs a potion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'll give you one. You can take it whenever you want, but
Is it just a normal healing potion,
Yeah.
or what's the go with them?
is that
Yes, it's a potion of healing. So it's like 1 sec.
I just looked it up. It's 2d4 plus 2.
I'll say it is okay.
That's just potion of healing, if that's what it was.
Yeah, potion of healing.
Okay, yeah.
All right. So roll that. 2d4. So that's 6. I get
6.
back. All right. Clear
Can I take mine as well? Or
So you should have, Nicole, right now 0 temporary hit points. And you should have had 6 current hit points. But then once you drink your potion, add that to your current hit points.
no?
No? Okay.
So it was plus 6. That's 13. And so there was nothing else of interest in that I could tell from in here.
Yeah, no, that's it. So
you said there was locked drawers. Can I try to pry them open with my spear?
Oh no. So there was no locked drawers on,
there was no locked drawer. Okay.
on the desk or anything like that. And it didn't look like there was any tampering either. So
either there was nothing here to begin with, or
and knew what they were doing.
just
So waiting
for
out
idle
the
curiosity, can I just walk, do a couple of paces around the room, hitting my spear into the ground to see if there's any false floors?
Yeah, sure, that's fine.
Nothing.
You don't find anything. Yeah.
Yeah. So I come back out here, give Sephirinus the potion, and I guess I get the bottle of rum off of Dromi and take a swig out of that too.
So the back of the ship's now clear, right?
That was the end of the ship, correct?
Okay, cool. Just wanted to check that before I started.
Do you want to jump out the window and see if there's more ship behind the ship?
I'll poke my head out and have a look.
Immediately gets taken
No.
off by a shark.
No. I am satisfied that is the end of the ship. There is no more ship behind the ship.
There is no more ship to the ship. We've shipped out.
This end of the ship anyway.
I don't know why I'm taking so much fun in this, considering there's somebody here that was in the Navy. We've got 3 people, no idea what they're talking about. One guy actually does it. It's just like, oh my god, stop.
I guess we start making our way. Has everyone drunk their potions and ready to move on?
No, I haven't had my thing. What do I
So,
do?
Oh, you need
so
to
you
roll.
want to hit the the dice roller down the bottom there. So you want to click on, so you see where it says D4 and then you hit 2.
Yeah.
And then next to it, so click that.
Yeah. Okay.
And then add 2, like, so you got 3 plus 2, so you get 5 HP back.
Okay.
Yep.
So instead of hang on, -9, I'm now on.
So
how
negative.
much was it? It was 5. So that's. Should
Well-
I have just put it in as 9?
Well,
Hang on.
when you
The
have
negative 9
temporary
should be
hit
0.
points,
Yeah.
those are just
Did I just put it wrong?
probably. We'll just assume that you had, because you would have had 5 temporary hit points for the spell, and
Right.
we'll say that take. I
I
don't
feel like it was 9 off the maximum hit points, and then it'll
well,
be
she-
plus
she-
5
she
to
had,
that, wouldn't it?
She had 5 temporary to start off with because I think she had Armor of Agathis on.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if she took 9 damage, it would
Yes,
be
that's what I wrote
the
down.
5 off of that, plus then 4 off her maximum hit points. So
Yeah,
she
okay.
would technically only, if she drunk the healing potion, she would have 1 off her current max.
So
So whatever your current max is, what's your current maximum hit
15.
points? So you have 14 health at the moment.
So I can change it to -1 then.
No negative ones.
Ah.
Current
No
current
negative
hit points is
That's
4.
what I'm doing.
Your current hit point is 14. Yeah, and you have no
Right.
temporary hit points.
Done. Oh, okay. So 0 temporary hit points and 14 current hit points.
Yeah.
Is there not like a up and down arrow next to your hit point bar
No.
on the character sheet?
No.
Yes, there is.
Oh, there is. Sorry. Yeah, I've never once used that though.
Because you can just click that down one to take 1 off.
Yeah, but the more thing that
Okay.
we were confused with was she had a minus temporary hit points, which she can't have because that doesn't
Yeah.
exist.
sorry.
No, that's all right.
Yeah.
I was morbidly confused about what was going on there,
Yeah.
Me too.
but that's all right.
Okay, so now we're all healed. We're all ready. Very much suggest again, quietly moving our way up, Adromi,
Yes.
and we should probably
Charge ahead.
we should probably prepare ourselves for the very real fact that we may have to abandon ship,
Yeah.
or at least
Oh,
find
shit.
another way off this boat if it is crawling with these Vikings or dwarves.
I guess I'd like to peek my head through this door and see if there's anything on the other side.
The
Sorry.
doors,
Oh,
the doors that we never closed.
Yeah, the doors are never closed. You know that there's nothing else essentially down here.
Okay,
You've cleared it
but
all out.
what
I've just
about-
cleared. I've just gotten rid of all the bodies.
what about this end of the ship?
Forward end? You can go and check it.
We
out.
haven't explored that end yet. Okay.
No.
Right. Do we want to
Okay.
do that first then?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's go.
All right. I guess I make my way to the stairs there and keep on looking out for bad guys.
How do you do that as well? Like,
What? Just
Like-
we just clicked and dragged all the way up.
okay.
Yeah, you can just click and drag. No.
I'm going to make my way to this one because that's a door there, right?
Yeah, we're saying that those are
Okay.
doors.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I thought it was. Okay. I'd like to peek through the door and see if there's anything on the other side.
Sure. Roll me investigation form.
Investigation. Oh,
Ooh, well done. You all you see is blackness from through the keyhole. So there's no lights or anything like that on.
Is anybody near me as in on my own team, or is it just me?
I'll guess I will have moved up to probably about here.
I'll quite silently as possible let him know there's nothing on the other side.
Then
And
go in.
proceed to go through the door.
Okay, you go through the door. Rightio. So you see that
What? Sorry.
you do not have the key. It's a very heavy. It's a
Oh,
very
it's
heavy
a
door.
key door. Okay.
Yeah. So it's an actual door, but it has been locked.
Okay. I then look back and say, "Don't worry, guys. The door's locked."
When he says that, can I try to find Scruffy's body and see if he's got any keys on him?
If you want.
Hey, Scruffy died?
I want to. Yeah, he was like the first person that died, wasn't he?
Shit, I didn't think
No,
Scruffy died.
no, Scruffy didn't. Scruffy didn't die.
Oh, I assumed everybody else was here that was dead, so I thought Scruffy also died. So do I see Scruffy's body anywhere?
No.
Oh. Can I just check one of the random crew members to see if they've got any keys?
If you want.
Okay, I check a random crew member to see if he's got keys.
Okay. They do not have keys.
Can I try and kick the door down?
You can try.
Nat 20 incoming.
How do I roll a strength? I'm assuming that's strength, right?
Yeah, so it's under your abilities.
Oh, fuck, it's a D20 plus 4.
You can just click where your strength thing is on your character sheet.
That'd be a 14.
14. Okay, so you hit with all your might, but remembering that you are quite small, you don't make a dent in the door.
Oh, that's right. He's like 4 foot tall, isn't he?
4'3".
Can I try also looking through the door and using my ability of being able to
Devil's
see better in the dark?
What does the devil's sight do? Sorry.
She can see in darkness up to 120 feet and see
Oh,
through
okay,
magical
right.
darkness.
Okay, right here.
Don't worry, Seth, there's nothing on the other side. Don't worry about it.
Well, that remains to be seen.
Literally.
Literally. So, do I still?
I start absent-mindedly wandering away from the door. just
Exactly.
making sure nothing else is going to come down at
I
us
start
while they're
absentmindedly
sticking around on
getting
the
shot
other
with
side.
arrows.
There's nothing
Okay,
there, guys. Don't worry about
so I
it.
want you to roll investigation for me. Nicole.
And how do I do that? Sorry.
In your skills list on your character
Skill.
sheet,
Lovely.
investigation.
Where is it? Sorry.
It's in the top half. It's like towards the middle.
Yep. Investigation. Aha. Yeah. Oh, wait. Normal roll. Yes.
Right, 20
Ooh.
plus 3. So 23.
Damn.
Did you get nat 20?
Just 20, isn't
Right.
it?
Oh,
That's
okay.
already-
I couldn't
that's
even.
already
I
plus
can't even see the dice roll.
Yeah,
So,
Yeah, it's 17 plus 3.
Yeah, 17 plus 3.
Okay, right. Right. So you look through there, and you see that it's complete. It's you see the layout of. So it's basically a hallway with 2 extra doors on there, but you do discern that it has been completely untouched. So there's no wet footprints or anything on the ground. You can basically determine that no one has entered this at all night. So or at least since the storm has started. So there's nothing ahead of you really. So there's no enemies or anything.
All right.
So I guess while that's going on, I'm going to go around and check the other side and
Yeah.
see if there's anything on there as well. And look through that one as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Investigation. It's
It's a door, apparently. It's not
No,
even
you
a
can't
door,
even
it's
tell
just a
that.
wall.
you take 2 points of damage.
Psychic damage. My brain.
you poke your eye out on the door handle.
2 points, all right.
Oh, Christ. You gonna try and break down this
Oh,
door
nothing
too?
there, guys.
No,
The door attacked me.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You're not
Oh.
taking damage. I'm kidding.
Oh, okay.
The door attacked me. I attacked
You
back.
won't actually take any damage. You're only
I attacked the door with my greatsword.
No, nothing there, guys. All clear. I'm gonna.
Oh,
I
dear.
don't know. Hey guys, there's nothing down here. Do we want to go upstairs and see if there's anything going on up there?
Arthur just says from back here, he's like, you gonna try and break this one down too?
I mean, I can give it a crack. I'll
If you
try and
want,
kick the
okay.
door down.
Okay.
I sit on this cot, bed, barrel, crate thing and just sit and watch.
That's going to be an 18.
Okay. You do make a. So you start to see the wood start to splinter, but again, it's not enough to break the door down, and it's still very much locked.
Seeing it splinter, can I have another crack at it?
If you
Thinking, oh,
want.
this is working.
Hey, Adromi, on your character sheet, just click where it says strength. Like in your things.
Not showing up. 16 that
There
time.
you go.
Alright.
So you make the splinter in the crack in the door ever so slightly a little bit bigger, but again you still make no real proper dent in the door to be able to open it up.
No, guys, I don't think this is working.
Should I have a go at having a look?
Yeah, sure.
Fix that.
Roll me investigation again for me.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm just sitting here in this cot watching this. I'm enjoying the hell out of it. Just sipping on the bottle of rum.
Doesn't that give you like disadvantage on everything now?
I'm not getting drunk. I'm just having a sip.
Ah,
You realise that the captain really cheaped out on the rum because he was such a raging alcoholic. He didn't get the good stuff, and it does not taste nice.
Well,
ah.
You take
Alright.
2 points of poison damage.
better than nothing.
So 14.
Okay. So inside you see it's not you because you're low to the ground again. You don't really see any movement. It's all black. You see the door to the other side. So you can basically in your mind, I'll show you basically.
Hey, just out of curiosity, because I don't remember, did anybody actually try to see if the door was unlocked?
No, it was locked.
Oh, okay. I don't
They were
remember.
both, they were both locked.
Okay, I don't
So
remember. I don't remember hearing anybody say.
So I know that
This is-
side was locked.
This is pretty much like what you see. You don't, and from what you can determine that you do, because you've basically put the two the keyholes together, you determine that it has not been touched at all. As far as it's pretty pristine.
Eldritch Blast.
You
Here's my
yeah. So yeah, you pretty much determine that no one has entered in here, in or out. There's only just like a few barrels worth of useless stuff, essentially forward.
That's probably where Scruffy sleeps.
He's probably
yes,
having a very
maybe.
peaceful night.
We should find Scruffy. If he's not down here, he's probably upstairs.
Shall we make
I
our way
convene with the
upstairs
team and say, "Are we going upstairs then?"
Okay, so you want to go back upstairs? Alrighty, yeah.
Hang on, no, hang on. I'm convening with the team
then? You
first.
first, Adrian.
Oh, sorry.
Well,
Are we going upstairs?
Yes.
Do we want to
first.
stealth this shit or just charge straight out?
Considering the last time that you alerted everybody, it was very painful for us. Let's go quietly.
Just
Okay.
remember that because there's a massive storm rolling around, you don't like if you're quiet or not. It's not your people are either if they're looking somewhere. If someone's up there, if they're looking right at the hatch or at the doorway, they're going to notice you. If
Yeah.
not, they won't hear you at all.
All right, I guess we're gonna
just
We're
walk
gonna
normal.
not stealth, but cautiously make our way up
Stealthily?
there.
Yeah.
cautiously. Yeah, thank you, cautiously.
Right, So, I
Make
just
our way
need
towards
to
the hatch door.
do the hatch. Okay.
Transition.
Do I just drag and drop There you go. So has the
There
map changed for you?
There's Scruffy. I see him.
Yes.
Okay.
Yay.
So if you want to drag and drop your players on just in the door. Oh, hang on. Got to get out of this. Yeah. So pretty much we're all gear, but So you can go here as well if you want to.
Is that Scruffy?
Yes.
That is Scruffy.
Red dot is Scruffy. That's
How
the.
do I can't drag and drop myself. I've lost.
Oh, hang on. I can pop you on there if you want.
Yeah, I can't see her character, so I can't do it.
Yeah, I can't either.
People. Hang on. Why can't I see? Oh.
Are these dudes on the
Thank you.
bows of the cannon?
No,
Might
they're
just be
just standing there.
They're just
They're
standing
just
around.
standing there. So you again, I didn't have enough time to add anything else on top of this map, but you basically see this massive, huge dwarven, probably dwarven ship. It has probably 2 or 3. It has 3 higher decks above yours, so it's basically like the lower deck is pretty much on sea level for your ship. So it's got 2 additional decks on top of that till it's got the top deck. So this thing, and it's probably like another 10 feet, probably 10, 15 feet longer than yours as well. So it's pretty much just completely smacking the side of the ship because it's absolutely raging winds outside as well. So as you come up on board.
So it's pretty much a battleship compared to our
It's
little
pretty
tiny
much,
dinghy.
So these are very high-end Vikings that you're fighting. So these are seafaring guys. They're no joke.
I gotta look at Zaf and Arthur and just say, "Fuck."
So as you're walking up, you see 2 of so you can see Scruffy. And I'll just turn him around so he's doing the right way. So he's basically got his back against the side of the ship here, and you then see the dwarven Viking that he's fighting with his hand axe. He basically kind of he just slashes him, and he strips a massive wound in the side, right across his chest, his abdomen. And then you can see Scruffy's because this is all pretty well lit from the battleship that's being smacking up against you. You look up, you can see Scruffy look up, and he goes, "Scruffy gonna die the way he lives in shit."
Where's the chest?
And then you see him, fall overboard dead.
Zaf, where's the chest?
No!
With a mop in his hand.
Scruffy gonna die the way he lived. Pulls up porno mag.
Well, all right.
Zaf, have you got the chest?
Yes.
And with a massive battle, and with a massive battle cry, you can basically see that all the deckhands. So there was only 2 deckhands that were on the deck, and they are all dead. You have pretty much 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dwarven Vikings. Some of them haven't seen you yet. No. So the only one that has seen you is the one that's just dispatched Scruffy, and he turns around with an almighty roar.
Before he does that, I'm going to go up and hit him with my great axe. Battle.
Okay. You want to? Okay. So you and with the mighty yell, these 2. Oh, sorry. I'll do a little ping, 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 pong.
While doing that, I'm going to go, "Arthur, what's the plan?"
Abandon ship.
So these 2 here see you, and then they are wanting to attack as well. So
I would have said run.
Well, I was trying to get the drop on him more than anything.
So, is this
Before the
the
others
only
realised.
lifeboat that we can see, or are there ones like
yes, but that is completely. So the lifeboat is completely. So it's still moored up, and it's still got all its lines and everything attached. It usually takes about probably 4 to 5 normal sized people.
That's a bust.
You just gonna dig in that normal sized one, aren't you?
Sorry. To get it off, and that's usually in calm
Yeah.
waters in this. These systems are designed to work in weather like this, but this is just like completely next level. So
Along the edge of the edge of the ship, like here, are there any
Yep.
barrels or anything?
no, everything's all been secured properly downstairs.
Are there any
Any sort of
life
flotation
preservers?
devices?
No,
Are there any
Any sort of
flotation
flotation
rings or any
devices?
kind? We need to get off this boat.
yeah, no, it's okay. So these three have seen Adromi and Sephirinus. They have not seen you yet, Arthur. So
Oh.
I'm still coming up the stairs, just like, oh dear. Roll initiative.
how do I bring this friggin' thing again? Oh, hang on. Before everyone start, hang on. Sorry,
Okay.
before everyone start, I just have to delete everyone so I can add them because it.
Yep.
Pew pew pew.
Oh, just so you know, yeah, that GIF picture thing I put in the Discord, that's Scruffy. Just by the by.
Sorry, were you ready for initiative yet? Or
Yep. So I want you to roll initiative for me.
Okay.
Oof. I think I rolled this. I rolled an 11 and a 10.
And what's this under?
Initiative.
So-
It should be
yeah.
like the top left hand side of your character sheet. Like you'll have strength. Oh, sorry, initiative. Sorry, in the
Oh, it's
middle of
in
your
the
character sheet. Yeah. Sorry, I was looking at inspiration. Middle of the thing
Alright.
between speed and armor class.
Gibbo, can you roll again for me?
yeah. I like my 16 though.
Sorry.
How about
You know what? I'm
9?
going to give you. I'll give you a 6. How
What's
do
it
I?
under?
So on your
Oh,
character
there.
sheet, initiative top middle between armor class and
Yeah.
speed.
Okay. Did you guys see that? My initiative
Yes, you got a nat 20.
Yeah, you got a nat 20.
24. Damn.
So, she got a 24, did she?
Yeah.
Why can I not see her? I'm gonna have to. Sorry. Let's see. What did you get? A 20.
24.
Yeah, so Sephirinus 24, Adromi 9, Arthur 10.
Okay. Alrighty, guys.
Ooh,
So,
I don't like that spread.
yeah, everyone's kind of like.
We get off the ship.
But remember, Arthur, I'm going to give you. Seeing you yet?
Oh, okay, yep.
Okay, so, and it's probably only like if you look, we'll get to it when we get to it, really. Because it's only like from where you're standing to be able to reach up top. I'm going to say that's probably only going to be like 5 feet.
Yeah.
So, if you want to get up here, it's probably only going to take you like 15 feet.
Yep.
Because that's like a climbing thing. All right, so Sephirinus, what would you like to do?
I would like. I'm going to So I click on the light crossbow, don't I?
Yeah.
Yep. Normal roll. Okay.
So it's a 16 to hit.
Shit, I don't know how to. Crap, I can't remember which one it is. Oh, which one was? Is it blue for the armor? It is blue for the armor.
Yeah, AC blue, HP red, speed green.
Okay. Yeah. So that does hit.
Cool.
So then in the chat window on the right hand side of the board, you hit the light crossbow word, and it should roll damage.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh shit!
12. Damn. All right.
Oh,
sweet.
that's
well
right, because she rolled max damage. That's damn.
Damn. All right. Cool.
He just take a crossbow to the head and
Little
just
did we know
die.
this halfling wasn't packing a crossbow; she was packing a Glock. Bang, 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 bang.
Alright.
Boom! Headshot.
Nice. Cool. Rightio. So it is. So we go next. Oh, I'm lucky. So it is this guy's turn now. He is going to shoot a crossbow to you. So.
Okay, Arthur just flew off the screen.
Hang on.
Not Arthur.
No,
Dromy
me.
just flew off the
Oh,
screen.
did I?
Go.
Oh, really? Hang on. Did I?
Fuck did I go?
Oh, there you are. Sorry. Well, I don't know what happened there. That must have been.
Dromy just got yeeted off the ship.
Peace. I'm out.
I ascend to a higher plane of being.
I'm gonna say 10.
To hit.
Yep.
That's a miss.
Oh, that's a miss. Nice done. So yeah, the bolt ricochets off the hand railing to the stairs there, and then just bounces off and misses you completely.
Right.
Jeremy, you're up.
And I am swinging my great sword at that fool.
Which one, sorry?
Oh, that one.
Okay, cool.
With a 10 to hit.
That's a big old miss. So you swing your axe, and then you basically hit the corner of the tack. Tack block here.
I am going to use my movement to get around this side of him, though.
Were you technically already in?
Well, I was still in melee range,
he
and I
he
didn't
never
leave
left
melee
melee range. He skirted around him.
I wasn't leaving range. I was staying engaged with him and just getting on the other side.
Okay.
Or that side of him.
Okay, I'll let that go. Alrighty, so it's his turn now. He's going to take a swing at you with his hand axe. So 8.
8's a miss.
8's a miss, rightio. So luckily, this side of the dwarven ship smacks into the side of yours, and he just completely misjudges the swing. And because you're only 4, it just glides straight over the top of you.
Missed it by that much.
No, he missed you by a bit. All right, so Arthur.
Right.
You haven't been seen yet, though.
No, I know, but I can't really do anything from down here. And if we're going to fight, I need to be up there.
It's up to you,
I was honestly just planning on killing this guy and getting off.
Yeah.
Because I thought he was in our way.
Hold on, I have an idea, and let me just try to figure out the actual...
I have an idea as well. You got that.
I got nothing.
Could we be fighting, and then you be sneakily trying to get the lifeboat?
No, if I go up there and start moving that boat, they would definitely see me.
Oh, damn.
And judging by what he said, it takes like 4 or 5 people to get it off there in calm waters. In a raging storm calmer waters. So in a raging storm with a ship bashing into the side of us, probably not going to happen.
That's a bonus action. Anyway.
Just refresh my memory. When we were downstairs, were there any lanterns or torches lit?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was fairly dimly lit, as if it was, people going to sleep and all that kind of stuff.
So before I emerge up the top, can I just try and quickly light the ship on fire?
I mean, if you want to, sure.
like if there's an oil lamp or something, can I just smash it against the side of the ship and try to catch the thing on fire?
that will take your turn for you to go back down and do that. But when you come back up, you are still going to have advantage though. So if you want to use that as your movement, Oh, we'll allow you to do that.
I mean, I have a tinderbox and 10 torches on me. Can I just like light one from here and toss it down?
Sure.
It's going to be an action, isn't it? I don't like where this is going. But
So
anyway.
I'm gonna say though,
I mean, the
it's
ship's
probably
going down. I
gonna,
might as well make it go down faster.
I'm gonna say it's probably gonna take at least probably 5 minutes or so for
Up to
any
burn.
kind of smoke or anything to kind of build up enough for anyone to notice. So that's what is it? 6 rounds a minute?
10 rounds a minute.
Well, yeah.
6
So
seconds a round.
I think it's no, I think it's 3 seconds around. I think it's yeah. I feel like it was
I thought it was
10,
6.
10 rounds. Is it 10 rounds a minute?
Yeah,
it was
that's
6 seconds.
it's yep. So it's gonna take some time if you're in combat though. So
Yeah, 6 seconds.
but yeah, you can't just light up straight away. I know that
Okay.
it's all wood and everything, but it's not just gonna all of
Yeah.
a sudden.
No, I wasn't sure if there was gonna be like powder barrels or oil or anything like that where I can make it look like really bad. So hopefully they leave.
It's a boat, so it's
Yeah.
probably flame retardant.
You make that sound like no ships have ever lit on fire and sank.
Quickly.
Depends on how big the explosion is.
But what about us?
Can you swim?
Probably not in considering the conditions at the moment.
Well, we don't really have much options. It's either we stay here and die or we jump.
It's very much a sink or swim at the moment, I think.
Thank you, Hiromi.
I think we could try.
I know that's a bad.
All right, well, I'll axe that plan then, because obviously that won't work.
But you
Apparently.
already did it, didn't you? I thought you already did it.
If you want. I mean, there were
Let's see where this shit
piles
goes.
of gun. There weren't piles of gun powder or anything like that, but there was probably like some probably like whale oil or something like that. It was under there.
Hey, best case scenario, we get the other ship next to us as well.
Which probably has even more Vikings that we would have to fight.
And then we can burn all those fuckers as well.
I don't like my chances of what my other plan was either, so...
Well, that could work. Take some torches over to them.
What, try to light their ship on fire?
I'm still,
Well, after this one goes up, and then have a look.
I'm still stuck in our current situation.
Yeah. I think I'll save burning the ship for now because more pressing matters are about. Because it's going to take like 6 minutes and we'll probably be dead by then. So,
Still haven't been seen.
just a quick question because I'm not 100% sure how this will work as a monk for these sorts of things. If I use my attack to shove somebody, would I have to roll strength or can I roll dexterity because I'm a monk?
I think you choose.
Which is higher?
My dexterity, definitely.
By like a bazillion.
Yeah, I'm gonna you know what? I'm gonna say I'm gonna give you dexterity.
Nice. So, this is probably not going to work, but I'm going to do it anyway because, you know, reasons. Can I, in a very hopefully quick motion, jump up over the banister there and shove or, like, kick Dingleberry off the ship?
Okay. I want you to roll an acrobatics check.
Alrighty.
Cool.
20.
Ooh.
Oh!
20. All right. Okay. So in one swish movement, you grab a hold at the bottom of the deck, and then you swing yourself up, and also use your other hand to climb, and then push yourself up onto the banister. Spin your body around, and then you kick the little dwarven dude so hard in the head that he goes barrel to the side.
Nice.
But by the way, shoving is a dex or a
Yeah.
strength check. Like it's your
do you
choice.
Want, do you want me to do a dex check to make sure, or
You know what? Yeah.
It's what is it, like a combative?
Oh, yeah, okay.
1v1, like they
so
don't do the.
Do
Check.
I get advantage on that roll, or is it just normal roll?
You do get advantage because he didn't.
13.
13.
So close. So
Yeah.
close to a high
You
number.
you knock him back. And then he smacks into the ship and then just like bounces back off
Right.
again.
So if that was my attack action, can I use my monk martial arts ability to use the one-handed, the unarmed attack as well?
Yeah, sure.
Yep. All right, so I'm gonna slap this bitch.
Okay. Slap away.
I slap that bitch.
Oh, that's them.
So that's a 25 to hit.
Yep. You slap him.
I slap this bitch for 6.
3.
6.
Okay. All right.
So I jump up,
You-
flying
you-
sidekick, and then slap.
You smack him quite hard. Okay, so that is your turn. Miss Dwarven Viking down here has just seen you do a bitch slap to his comrade, and he's going to pull out his crossbow and then take a shoot at you.
Oh no! Oh god!
Ooh, 14.
That's a miss.
Oh, that's a miss. God damn, these guys' rolls suck. Cool. So
I'm not
by
complaining.
the- sweet. So it just sails straight over the top of your head. He goes, "Arr."
Did it hit him?
Okay.
It doesn't.
So finish, you're up, but I have to be right back because I have to go to the toilet. So do you want to just have a quick? Everyone just have a quick break or
Yeah, do that because I want to get my
Because
dinner
I'm-
put together.
busting? So I'll be back in a sec.
That's alright.
Really wanted to see you burn the ship down.
Yeah,
Well,
well-
I was thinking about it, but if it's going to take that long, there's not really
No,
any
no.
point because we'll either be gone or dead by then.
I've got an
I
idea.
was so keen to see it.
What's your idea?
One of my spells. I have Hellish Rebuke.
That's not really
That's
something
not
that lights
reaction.
things on fire.
fire?
It just lights people on fire.
That not like
That's a reaction as well, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not really something that uses to burn them. It's basically just like you ignite somebody on fire and then the flames pretty much go away straight away.
Well,
So you can't target a
I've got
ship.
nothing there.
You have to be attacked by something to use it. So it's like
Yeah.
you get hit, and as your reaction, you use that spell to attack them back.
Oh, okay. So because I haven't been attacked, I can't use
Yeah.
it.
So like if somebody was to attack you, like say this Viking here shot you with a crossbow, you could use your
Then I-
reaction to cast that spell to attack him back
Ah,
outside of your turn.
Yeah. Oh, outside of my turn, really?
Yeah. So it's not it's still his turn when you do it.
Oh, okay. That's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
All right. I don't think I actually said who I was shooting at before, but I was shooting at this guy. Did you see that?
No. Like click and hold somewhere on there.
Ah, there.
That one. Yeah. There you go.
So, are we allowed to know how much health is left?
No.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Like
Well-
We shouldn't even know how much health we've got.
technically, you can't know how much I have or Adromi has left either.
Okay. Well, I will just try to do. I'll try to do this. Because surely he must be nearly dead.
Hopefully. I mean, so far you're the only one that's really hit him though because Adromi missed.
Yeah.
I whiffed.
You whiffed hard.
Okay.
Okay, rightio. So we're all back.
Yep.
And good to go. Cool.
Yep.
So Furnace, I see you do a crossbow. Did you want to use that?
Yes.
Yeah,
I've just,
she be shooting this
rolled
boy.
17.
Okay. Cool. That doth hit.
All right. Is he still
So you
alive?
just hit the crossbow.
You got to roll
Yeah,
for
like
that.
you gotta
Click-
hit
crossbow.
Yeah, hit where it says
Oh,
light
yeah,
crossbow in the chat
sorry.
window.
Okay.
Oh,
Is that another crit?
That's another max damage
Oh,
roll.
max damage,
That's
yeah.
a she rolled an 8 out of 8.
okay. So with such force and veracity, you hit him with your crossbow, and he actually goes flying backwards here with such,
To the wall.
You know
Pin him
that
to the
trick,
wall.
and you pierce him to the wall.
you know that thing people do with chopsticks where they make themselves a walrus? He's like that with crossbow bolts.
I was thinking through the eyes.
All that.
Have the other Vikings though noticed?
Yeah.
Back of the ship?
This
Probably
one
wasn't it?
and this one. Whoops. So this one and this one just noticed.
Yeah, and this one
Sorry,
and
guys.
this one already know because he attacked me
we're in
and
battle.
I attacked him.
Yeah. At this stage, the two at the bow or the bow end of the ship. So this guy
Yeah.
and the guy up the front there here as well, who's just killed this guy. They haven't heard anything. And this guy's like looking off to the Viking vessel that's on your starboard.
Oh, sorry, can you just ping which ones have seen us again for us, please?
So
That have seen us. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. But they I'm gonna say that they just roll you whenever.
you can add them to the initiative
When they
later.
join the fight, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna say at the end of the round, then they will add.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
No, that's okay.
Not effective.
You
Not
killed a guy.
effective, you just pinned the guy to the
killed a guy.
wall.
That's the definition
Yeah,
of
but
effective.
now two others have joined in.
That's
Okay.
all right.
I mean, I
all
don't
good.
think we were going to surgically eliminate them one by one without anybody else seeing us.
Yeah.
Right. So Dwarven Viking is going to pull out his hand axe and take a swing at Arthur.
Which one's this one that's attacking now?
The one that you're engaged
Oh,
with.
okay, righto.
Bogoof. So he rolled a 19, so 22.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
Okay. You take 5 slashing damage.
Ooh. Ooh. Ouch.
How you doing over there, Arthur?
Ouch.
Dromy, you're up.
Shit. Can I? Yeah, I'm gonna move over to this one. And
Hang on, how much is that movement though?
I don't know. I was just trying to check.
I mean, he has 30 feet of
Oh
movement.
yeah, it's
so
only
he
4.
should be
Yeah,
fine.
sorry.
Yeah, no, I should be
Yeah,
alright.
that's fine. Sorry. Yep,
And
go
swing
ahead.
at him with my great old greatsword.
Sure.
Wait, do you have a great sword and a great axe?
No, I got greatsword. I accidentally said
Oh,
great
sorry.
axe before.
Okay.
I'm
I
gonna
was
chuck.
just like, what?
I'm gonna chuck great weapon fighting on that as well for a -5 to
All
hit.
right. So -5 to hit, +10 to attack.
So 12 to hit. Damn.
Nope.
Can I action surge then?
Sorry.
Can I action surge to take another hit?
Sure.
Just a normal one.
Yep.
For 17.
That hits.
For 14
Ooh.
damage.
Oh, damn, Daniel.
I don't like seeing these numbers being rolled because it makes me realize that I would die if I got hit by any of them.
So-
yeah.
So you said you did 14.
Yup.
Yeah, 14 damage.
He had 14 hit points left.
Oh.
So he did.
Hey.
Yeah,
Get up, Arthur! We've got this!
My slap was useful for something.
So he did.
Get up, Arthur! We've got this!
I was never on the ground. I've just got an axe buried in my chest.
How did I get an initiative of 48?
I don't know.
Yeah. that's what-
No, wait, that's different. How did that? No, hang on. What were you?
He
I
was
was
16.
wondering that too.
Yeah, 16, I think.
I think I've marked something else.
I mean, it doesn't matter
Somewhere.
because he's in the right order on the thing. I think
Yeah, well, I'm after Saf now.
you were always after
Yeah,
Saf. She
I'm
got
just going to change.
No, the
she got 24.
guy I just killed was between us.
Rightio. So
Oh,
it's
okay.
not Arthur's turn next.
Dang it.
Is it? No, because you
Well,
just, yeah, it is your go. Sorry.
Yeah,
we've killed
I'll
two
go.
of them.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
Um,
So you've basically got this one guy, this one Dwarven Viking now.
So this guy, this one here.
In
Yep.
the initiative roll.
Oh. I look to Adromi and I look to Sephirinus. It's like, are we fighting or running?
I don't know. I'm just hitting shit.
Yeah. I'd stay and fight because I don't like fighting. Jump off.
Right, this is right. So we're fighting then. I make my way down to Dinglebat number 2, and let's go for a stabby stab with the spear.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's an 11 to hit.
No, does
Nope.
not hit, unfortunately.
Okay, All right. Then unarmed strike, slap to the face.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 15 to hit.
No,
Oh no.
sorry.
Oh boy.
Okay, so the Dwarven Viking, see, like, he just looks at you and like, what are you doing?
You missed me first, bitch.
You missed me. Alright, so he's going to.
I don't like
with
that
his
face you
hand
just
axe.
made.
With his hand axe. Don't worry, with his hand axe. He's going to roll. Oh, 17.
Oh, that is my AC.
Yep, 17. For 4.
Well, I'm still standing.
It's still standing.
I'm still standing. Barely.
Rightio.
I look bad.
So now these guys, I'm going to put these guys. Oh, hang on, I'm just going to pop here. And then I'm going to go initiative.
Out of interest, which side of the ship is the other ship on?
I
It's
think you said it was
on.
on this side here.
Yeah, it's on,
This side,
on the
okay.
starboard side. Yep. That is correct.
Abandoned
So
port
Dwarven
side.
Viking roll 15.
Yeah. Could we not jump in the water?
Where else are we meant to jump?
It
I
is
thought
quite.
what you were wanting to do. Like,
It is quite dangerous.
Is there any broken bits of wood laying around?
I mean,
Well, the ship is taking a pretty big, hefty beating, but at this stage, it is holding together. Just.
if it makes you feel any better, I can breathe underwater.
Yeah, I know that. I'm just thinking more for myself.
well, considering that Arthur died, maybe we should run.
Arthur's not dead yet. Let's get him out of here alive.
Yet. Yet being the
Does it have
optimal
like
word.
one health left? Or...
I'd like
Yeah.
to stay alive. But in saying that, it looks like it's Sephirinus' turn.
It is Sephirinus' turn.
Kill him, abandon.
Yeah. Do I have to fight? What's the?
No, you
You don't have
just,
to.
You don't have to. Yeah, you can just jump
Like,
off.
if you
straight away if
You
like.
can just run.
Yeah, if anything,
Yeah.
you, considering you've got the cargo, need to get out of here.
And Arthur's engaged, so if he tries to run, he's going to get an attack of opportunity on him.
Unless I disengage.
Oh, you got that, do you?
No, disengage is an action you can take instead of an attack.
Oh, I thought you could actually. Okay, never mind.
No, rogues and stuff can use that as a bonus action. Otherwise,
okay.
it's a full action.
But
Okay.
if I run to the other ship, you all don't come. Is that right?
But if you run to the
Wait.
other ship, it's probably going to be swarming with other things that
See-
want to kill you.
The other ship's on this side, so Arthur and I are on the wrong side at the moment to try and abandon.
Yeah.
You're
Like,
on the right side.
As of moment,
Ah.
best option is jump in water, hope don't die. Otherwise, it's
See, if there's any wood,
yeah. That was what I was saying. Barrel, because I had to say it's like put you in a barrel, and throw you overboard.
does the chest float?
No.
Probably not with somebody in it though.
Well, what would be best?
It's up to you.
But if I go, You guys can't come at the same time.
No,
you have to
but
wait for your
when
turn.
it's our go, we can try and also run.
Yeah. Or I could try and kill this guy.
Which one? This guy?
You can
sorry.
try and kill him. You can try and
that
hit
guy,
him.
yeah.
You can try and hit him and then move.
Yeah, you can use your action and then your movement, so you can do that and then bail.
Okay. I'm really not sure. What do you guys think?
It's entirely up to you. I've got a few things that I can do, but I can't really help you with the decision of what you want to do.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay. I'll try and get this guy here.
Okay.
So,
Here it is. This is what I'm looking for.
I'll choose my crossbow again. Going well. Can I shoot that diagonally?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as it's a straight
Only you
line
can
with.
think.
God damn, that's a 24 to hit,
Oh. No.
and the max damage streak is finally broken with a fat.
Yeah, with a 1.
That's not too bad. I've not been rolling great tonight, so I can't complain.
So what happens?
So yeah, which one were you? Here?
I think she, yeah,
Yeah.
she was shooting.
Yep.
The one I got
Nope,
Dinglebat.
that's cool. All right. So yep, 24. So he and you've done 5 piercing damage.
Yep.
Cool.
So that's a hit.
Yeah.
That was a hit. Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
You got a hit. You did 5 damage.
Alrighty. Yeah. So, okay. So, Adromi. Sorry, what would you like to do?
I would like to move over here while sheathing my greatsword and drawing my light crossbow.
Mm-hmm.
Do I get a shot with that, or is that an action?
I mean, if you're just moving, and then if you want, then I think that's still fine, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't. I think the only ones that require like an action to pull out is the heavy crossbow.
All right, cool. I want to pull that out and have a shot at old mate here.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's a miss. That is a big miss.
That's a big miss.
That's a weapons jam.
Yep.
That's what that is.
That's like the bolt snaps. Can I hold my last? No, I can't actually. Never mind. I think that's me then. I'll end my turn.
Okay, so the Dwarven Viking that you just shot at didn't really take too kindly. So he's going to pull his light crossbow out and take a shot at you.
Does he get disadvantage because I'm in melee range with him?
No. It's this guy at the top.
Oh, I thought he attacked this guy. My bad.
No.
No, I attacked him, but he's attacking. He's attacking.
Okay, right.
Is that
Sorry, yeah, that was Markin. 15.
The miss.
It's a miss. Right, yeah, cool. Don't worry about them.
16 is my AC.
So it is Arthur. Your turn.
So just to confirm with everybody, we're abandoning ship.
I think we are, yes.
Okay. So I'm going to use my last key point to use Step of the Wind. So as a bonus action, I use Disengage because I can do that. So I don't incur an attack of opportunity from Dingbat. Can I grab both Sephirinus and Adromi and leap overboard?
That's what I was trying to ask.
I was trying to get Arthur out of combat safely.
I knew I could do that myself.
I didn't know. I was like,
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't think it was fair to tell.
I still had 5 foot of movement before.
Okay, so
the end of my
if
turn.
you, I want you to, what would that be? Just dexterity, or that would be strength?
I can strengthen it.
No, I'm gonna, yeah.
It'd be your choice, I think.
I could roll athletics if you want.
But it's not really an athletic kind of move. It's either because you've got to try and pick them both up. I mean, they're within range.
I think it's your choice. Your choice as
Yeah.
much as anything.
So you just want me to roll strength, or?
Yeah, I'm going to say roll strength for me.
Alrighty. Please be high because I ain't got no strength. 15.
Ooh, 15. Okay. I'm going to say. Rightio. So just as you do this, you get a hold of Adromi's by the scruff of his neck or his hood or his clothing. So just as you go for him first, and then what basically then happens is that the ship on the other side gets hit with a massive. You don't really see this because you're already moving towards that side of the ship, but a massive tidal wave has rocked over and pulled. So as it's kind of spinning and turning, so you're the two ships there that's kind of doing this. So if that's making any sense, so you've got your ship is on the port side of the Viking ship. Now, because the Viking ship is so much taller than yours, that's basically being pushed over by the water and is being slammed down onto yours. So you've basically only just caught a hold of Adromi, and you've got a tight, firm grip on you. But Sephirinus, unfortunately, has basically, with the impact as well, has been launched over the side, and you just feel her cloak just slip through your fingers just as you go to grab her. So.
Yeah,
So
we're all overboard.
Everyone is pretty much overboard.
Yeah, because
so
the other
Arthur and I
boat basically
together.
capsized on us.
So yeah, and then that's been pushed right over.
In
it's
the moments of me losing Sephirinus in my grasp, do I just as a last ditch effort to try and keep I've got Adromi and trying to keep Sephirinus safe? Can I use my Triton ability to cast Fog Cloud in the direction of where Sephirinus is to try and give her as much cover as possible?
Well, I don't think it's really going to matter because you're going to be water.
Okay. No, I was just trying to cast it over the water, so it's if she breaches the surface, they won't be able to try and shoot at her.
They're not going to be able to because their ship's been destroyed as well.
Oh, okay.
While Arthur has grabbed me, is there a plank of wood or something that I can grab?
Well, it doesn't really matter because you're pretty much just being held onto. You're being pulled back. Your arms basically go. And there's nothing. Yeah. Nothing's really at this stage going past you.
You might be able to get some debris later, but right now
I'm not sure about my swimming ability.
I can swim fine.
Yeah. So
I'm of the
next
ocean.
Question then on a side note.
You are of the ocean. So even though yes, you are
going to hamper this.
Even though yes, you are of the ocean, you do not see where Sephirinus has gone. There does not. Even though yes, you are of the ocean, you can't be Aquaman. Yeah. You can't talk to fish to give her her location.
Actually, I can talk to fish. Thank you. That is also why my name is Arthur.
There's no fish stupid enough around here to
be near a sinking ship.
To be near a sinking ship in the middle of a storm. So you guys, that's it. You can pop your head up. So you both surface. You just see debris everywhere. It is absolutely, and it's pitch black. Of course, you can't really see anything except for Arthur. I'm assuming you're probably going to be able to see a little bit further. Do any of you have dark vision?
That's me.
Nope.
Yeah, she does. We don't.
Okay, but yeah, so that's pretty much it. You can't see. All you can hear is the hurricane that's blowing past you, and you can that there's debris and stuff everywhere. You can see the aft of the Viking vessel being pulled up in Titanic style, and then that's just gone completely down. That's the last remnants of light that you see. Arthur, you keep ducking your head down to see if you can kind of see any kind of resemblance at all, but the only bodies that you do see, they're all of the same size anyway, that you can't really discern between what's a halfling and what's a dwarf anyway. So that pretty much it. You just kind of wander around in the darkness with an, I'm going to say, an unconscious
Adromi.
Adroni
So,
with you.
So at any point, I just want to put this out. Aquatic beasts have extraordinary affinity with my people. I can communicate simple ideas with the beasts that can breathe water. They understand the meaning of my words, but I can't understand them. So at any point, if I see a big whale, shark thing that can carry an unconscious dumbass, can I get them to help me drag him through the water?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
sure.
And then put feelers
So
if you see a small halfling that's blue, bring them to find me, and then take me to them.
Hang on, I'm not with you anyway.
Yeah, no, I'm getting a whale or something to drag your dumbass back.
Right.
And then I'm sending another one off to hopefully find Sephiroth.
Okay.
I'm aquamanning this shit so hard.
So even though that you is so powerful, the message is still slightly garbled, even if you back or anything like that.
Yeah, you want to just repeat that one? You cut out a little bit at the end of that one.
Oh, sorry. So even though you've got that amazing ability, you can't determine if anyone's heard you or anything has heard you. But you do see you see nothing come towards you at this stage. So I'm gonna say that's pretty much it at the moment. Well, pretty much it for you guys. You're basically just left stranded. So fade to black. Okay.
I mean, that's all Adromi can see because he's unconscious. a half-drowned blue human in chainmail.
I'm not unconscious, am I?
You're alive. Because I would imagine that basically it's slam cuts from this part to where we met you at the inn.
So we're going to then... so you should see a new map load now.
Yep.
Cool. I don't want Arthur and Adromi. I don't want you guys.
Yep. Don't want to fight. Wait, I missed that. What did you say? Sorry.
So you guys aren't on the map. So.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. And then I'll pop you on. Want you? So. I'm gonna pop you there.
Okay.
And then.
Oh no.
Alright, yeah.
That's how I get back to the beach.
So Sephiroth, you kind of wake up spraying in your face and you realize that you're lying face down in sand. You at this stage, you still have all your belongings, but you do realize that so as you kind of stammer onto the beach, you kind of feel for yourself and you collect your thoughts, and then you realize that the small box is missing, but thankfully you still have the rock. But it looks like that the box has fallen out of your possession and you've woken up on this beach. So you see debris kind of rocking up, but you really, a lot of it's all kind of... Have you seen all the map now?
If she can see what I can see, it's basically like a half shipwrecked boat. What looks like a chest.
Basically, when you enter...
Cool. All right, sweet. Yeah, so you see little bits and pieces, debris and stuff. That's pretty much all you see. So you then... Sorry, totally fucked something up. Yeah, man. Is that the one that okay. So you essentially, you've rocked up on this beach. What would you like to do? And you realise that you don't have you've got the rock, but you don't have the
What was the rock? Sorry.
So the
made it
rock or the
shrink.
stone was allowed you to basically shrink to a more manageable size.
I would like to look along the beach for the chest.
Okay, cool. So yep. So you wander along the beach. Whereabouts are you?
Oh, yes, yes.
Oh, what the fuck is that? I have no idea what that is. That just popped up. So
What popped up for you?
I have no idea. It was like a playing card.
Oh, yeah. I think that's a DM thing.
The deck of many things. She found the
That
deck of
scared
many
the
things.
absolute.
Yeah, hopefully it's not that.
I drew all the cards.
Anything but the campaign ender.
Cool. Cool. So which way do you the beach?
Am I supposed to pretend like I can't see down on the map?
Yeah, no, that's fine. You just walk. So you walk towards so you see the chest, do you?
Yeah.
Okay, so you walk towards. So do you want to? Yeah. So move yourself to the chest.
Alright.
But you do see that there is some kind of creature sitting out to basically in front of you behind the ship here. So if you want to, you might. Oh, sorry, yeah, but they haven't noticed you as of yet.
Drowners.
Can I stealthily the chest up?
Mm-hmm. Sorry.
Can I try to stealthily use the rock?
Yeah,
Shrink the
sure.
chest and put it back?
You do a stealth check.
Do a stealth. Hang on. And what's this under again?
So it's under your skills.
Skills.
Skills, thank you.
Skills, it should be the second one from the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay, no, that's fine. Like in the water, because he's broken up to the surface, they've usually got pretty good hearing underneath the surface, but above the surface they don't have that great hearing. Plus, it's also a beach, so a lot of stuff hitting rocks and stuff. So he doesn't notice you. You do spin the rock in your hand, and then it becomes then becomes small in your hand. That's how it comes off the map. So yeah, now you've kind of got a little bit of a. So you can go west from here, or you can go south and sneak past. You should be able to sneak past this guy anyway if you want to go south.
I'm thinking of going back to the lifeboat here and looking for my friends. Now I've got
Okay, no worries. So you walk over to the. Yep, cool. You see nothing. There is nothing a lot of movement at all, and there's no from your friends. You don't know where you are essentially as well.
All right. Can I not take the lifeboat out to the sea?
Sorry. Can you take it out? No, it's too badly damaged. So, from what you can see though, it's not as it doesn't look too dangerous as far as if you want to walk across the beach or anything like that. It's purely just because this creature basically popped up to the east because there was wreckage there. They usually like to dwell and see if they can salvage. They're basically salvagers. See if there's anything that they can eat. Where was
the creature standing?
So the creature's on the other side of the but he's pretty busy. He can't see you at this age.
Can you put a pointer to it?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Sorry.
I'm not seeing the whole thing.
Oh, you're not?
Oh, no.
Is it black or you just zoomed in?
No, I'm just zoomed in.
Oh, okay.
There. Cool. All right. I'll walk towards where the creature is and down
Okay, so you want to head south
Yes.
down there? Okay, cool. So you do that. Right, so we'll just basically pop you onto there. And you go off to the map. All right, so 1 sec, I just have to... rightio. So... Okay, so you walk down there. You notice it starts to get really dark as well. You kind of down there sustained a fair amount of damage as well because you've obviously been cut open just ever so slightly. It's nothing like too dangerous, but you're in a fair bit of pain, and you're basically hobbling down this here. So, and as it starts to go dusk and it gets darker and darker, you do actually start. You do see a glintering of of candlelight towards this small hut, and then you see. So you walk up to the hut. There's nothing wrong with it at all. It's pretty friendly, is what you can see. And so if you want to, you can knock on the door, or you can. There is also a small horse, like a what are they called? Like a pony that's tied up.
A pony or a
A
donkey?
unicorn.
Pony or a donkey. Sorry, you see a slightly weathered old pony that's that's tied up outside.
Okay, well, I'll knock on the door.
You want to knock on the door? Cool. All right. So you knock on the door. You don't get greeted straight away, but there you do whistling and kind of very light murmuring to behind the door. And it's answered by an old lady. Right. So she sees that you're wounded. And unfortunately, that there is she's got no supplies or any kind of medicine to help you. Unfortunately, she's basically, and you can tell that she's pretty poor as well. She's pretty much only just got this donkey that's walking. Sorry. So you see this. Where was I up to? Sorry, I just got a phone call. She's not very well off. She's very old. She's pretty much just only got very, very basic kind of. She doesn't have any real. What's the word I'm looking for? She doesn't have a lot of items in it. She's got no medicine to actually help you out, but she can see you're bleeding a fair bit. She then says to you, "Oh, look, you could always just take my donkey. There is a small village just down the road. So all you have to do is just ride west, and then you will come across a bridge. And then if you go across that bridge, you'll see a tavern. You might be able to get help there, and I'm sure that they will help you out. So,
all right, we'll do that.
You do that, okay? So she takes. She kind of takes you by the arm, puts her arm over your shoulder, and takes you outside to the donkey. Unfortunately, she doesn't have, because this is basically a donkey that's set up for work. It doesn't really have like a saddle or anything like that. So it pretty much rigs up some very, very rudimentary face. It's like ropes, face saddle around the face. That's pretty much it. So she goes, "Oh, please, this is Ruby. She will take care of you. And I can no longer afford to keep her anyway. So this is actually quite good." So she can see that she's you're completely poor. She's pretty much only keeping a hold of Ruby, but she's basically she can't keep the donkey anymore anyway. So you then venture on towards you then head west to the and then you do come across the bridge. It is at this stage now completely night. You're only really guided. You've got dark vision though, so you can see where you're kind of going. So it's quite easy for you to see where you're supposed to be heading towards. And then you cross the bridge, and then you can, from what you can tell, is the tavern. Hang on, sorry, sorry, excuse me. Thank you. So yes, you do see the tavern in front of you. You then tie up Ruby, and and as you do, as you hop off, you because you're completely exhausted, you're falling out all over the place. You do notice that the box has just tumbled out, and that also the rock inside your pocket as well has kind of stumbled out as well, and that's rolled, and then the chest has become full size again. But in your exhaustion, you kind of forget to you just grab, or you know that you just have to get this chest somewhere, so you just grab the handle of the chest, you're just dragging it up to the door, and then as your last bout of energy before you pass out from your loss and your just pure exhaustion, you go to knock on the door, and then as you knock, it's not actually locked, it's only just jar, so because you're putting all your energy into it, and then you just tumble in, and then you fall face first. You tumble over your chest. The chest still remains locked, and then you come into to the Lazy Eyes Tavern.
Okay.
You get immediately healed by 5 hit points.
I was just about to say, do we remember who was the first person that went up to it? Because I remember I was standing up to the side, just like,
Pretty
well, that
sure it
was
was
interesting.
Balthazar.
Yeah, I can't.
I'm pretty
I
sure
can't
it was
remember.
Balthazar, and I immediately healed a point, and we took it to the room.
Well,
Well,
was
no.
complaining that you were wasting resources. Say that
pretty
again,
much.
Nicole.
What's going on?
So basically, you survived your encounter on the ship.
No, I know that, but like, who's this other person?
That's
Yeah,
that's
don't worry about
Balthazar.
You
Ignore
shouldn't
him.
have put that there.
We all
Don't
do.
worry. We're completely off the map now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you want
we're
to load up the
yeah,
Lazy
yeah,
Eyes
yeah.
map,
Like-
Dave?
right.
Sorry.
Do you want to load up the tavern map?
Well, yeah. Is everyone still? No one's in.
Yeah, but if we did
In our current campaign, we're not in the tavern. So
yeah, when we
at the
arrived,
moment.
when Saf arrived, I think we
were still here because
and
we were about to head out.
then we hit
So
her, I
you're
think there, wasn't it?
pretty much
Yeah,
here.
that's her here. That's her character thing here.
No,
Oh, is
here,
it?
isn't it?
No, like as in she was already on the map.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zach. I think Zach might have already made that one.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll pop you down here now because that's the main entrance in it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you walk in. You don't really get to have much of a chance to your surroundings. You pretty much only really see
Half out.
Din. You kind of see Sorag standing there as well, and you basically just face plant and then you just pass out.
Then me being the paladin kind of healed you, and then we took you to bed.
So I've lost the rock, though. Is that right?
Well, the rock is potentially still outside.
Yeah.
The rock is on the ground outside.
Just
And-
none of us knew about it.
And
But yeah, there's only it's and like your sword as well.
I don't think
And
any
my
of us.
Sorry, do you have a sword?
Oh, okay.
She
Yes.
she had a
She's got a
crossbow.
crossbow.
Oh,
No,
sorry,
I had
crossbow.
I had a dagger.
Yeah.
That's right.
So you
No, I'm going to say that your crossbow and the rock is, but you can determine because this rock is very different to the rock.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we
than
would
any
have
other
grabbed
rocks.
all of the possessions and just left it with her
Well, the rock
in the room.
so the rock is outside where she dropped it. The
'Cause
chest
we
that she
didn't
came
see
in and all her equipment is still with her in her room.
Yeah.
So all my equipment. So does that include? Or have I dropped the crossbow?
No, you still got the crossbow.
Yeah.
We pretty much.
I'm
we
going
pretty much
to
put
say,
all your-
I'm going to say your crossbow is outside, but it's only just outside the door.
Yeah,
Like if anybody
so-
looked at it, people put two and two together and go, okay, that's not.
Yeah.
That's yours.
You'll be able to reclaim everything if you search for it.
Cool. All right.
Or if it's a case of the guy behind the bars looking after it all.
Yeah.
Because we don't
Yeah.
trust. Well, we don't
Morton
yet know
and
who you
Elric
are.
would probably find it.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. So
Welcome to the Lazy Eyes Inn.
yeah, but she's passed out. She can't.
Well, she'll probably hear that when she wakes up, but in a more high-pitched voice, because Mortom apparently has a high-pitched voice.
That's it.
What the fuck?
It's just nobody wants to do the voice, because every time we try it, it makes him sound like Mickey Mouse.
Like who?
Mickey Mouse?
Right. Okay. So yeah, no, that's pretty much it. So as far as Dromi, I always get that wrong. I don't think there is much of a.
Why don't we
We'll
put
probably
it?
keep feed now.
Just out of thought. Why don't we just put it? We've ended up at some random side city, and we're helping out the docks
Well,
there.
that's something that that the DMs can confer later if they ever want to bring them back.
Yeah.
So
I don't like you guys are highly unlikely that you'll ever meet it.
Yeah, and like if we do, it might be like at a random city, in a
Yeah,
random
that's
encounter.
nice,
Yeah.
yeah. But no, that's cool.
Like
Yeah,
there's
so
a
we
strong
don't
chance
find-
that Arthur's fine. Adromi probably drowned on the way back though.
No, Arthur was helping.
Yeah?
But I wasn't grabbing damn plate.
Helping.
So confused. So
Sorry.
we don't find out what happened.
It happened
So
to.
that ever happened this way?
We didn't catch
So we
what you
don't.
said.
So we don't find out what happened to you guys.
No.
No.
Not at the moment.
Because as like from your perspective, because this story is from your point of view, you don't know what happened to us because we fell off the ship.
Right.
And when we're back into the main game, when your character joins up with the main party, we don't know them. So as far as we're concerned, and as far as you know, the ship crashed, and
Right.
you don't know what happened to us.
Bit more context, Nicole. That's Grover, Revan.
Oh.
Revan is
So,
Grover.
so this
Balthazar
is
me.
this is my main character.
Oh,
That's Gibbo's main
nice.
character.
We
Did's-
made random one-off characters.
Yeah, yeah. So those characters that you were playing with aren't our characters for the campaign. We made those
Okay.
specifically for this.
Writing that down.
Otherwise,
So,
we had a lot more unique ability.
No, funnily enough, if I was Revan in those fights, I would have died twice because I had
really?
I had more HP as Arthur than I did as Revan at that point.
So, but hang on. So,
I think I was about even.
for this campaign now, my story for the one shot still applies.
Yes.
As we
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
just you. That's
Yeah.
you. That's kind of
Yeah.
your backstory, your start to the game.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
So you're still at the tavern. I think the rest of us are all in that elf city that I can't remember the name of.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
don't quite know how you're going to catch
So
up.
if
to us.
effectively, like,
there.
you passed out on the tavern, and then from the story point from where we were, we left to go do something, and you'll either wake up in the tavern and you'll
Be teleported to
you'll
us or
be
something.
told either it's like you can go join them or wait for us to return. So you'll probably
you'll
get, you'll
probably
probably,
be
you'll probably
like a-
get told to go find us.
You'll probably be like a day or two behind us.
Yeah.
With a dead owlbear to meet along the way.
And considering I'm pretty sure we walked in circles for like a day in the forest, probably won't take that long to find us.
Probably won't.
So your character.
When you find the owlbear, head north.
Yeah. So it's like effectively when you passed out on here, our characters have then since left and gone elsewhere. So you'll wake up and we won't be there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is basically something that the DMs will work out with you in the meantime.
Which is how you get you with the rest of us. Whether or not we come back in between or and then pick
Okay.
you up or
Hopefully
something.
everybody's still alive.
Yes. And
Well,
so now.
Who's most likely to die, let's be honest.
So
You
now.
are. Yeah,
Yep.
sorry.
Okay,
Sorry.
I'm trying to understand what's going on. So
No, sorry.
now with the campaign, everyone has their own backstories already.
Not in this kind of scenario. This is pretty much just
Yeah.
shut for you.
So basically, this one shot for you was the equivalent of our initial story things, where it was Din and Revan was summoned and told to go, summoned by the king and told to go investigate a
Hang on.
cult temple. Balthazar,
Thorag
and Hector had to
Yeah.
go find a rock or a stone or
I
artifact.
thought we all did the same thing.
No,
Yeah.
we all had different
Ah,
things. And
okay.
Rishlin and I don't remember what.
Was it Zach and Tyler or was
No,
Tyler was with me.
Din was with me. I can't remember what.
I think
can't-
Zach
I
and a
can't remember
random
what
NPC.
Smithy's character's name was, but they had another thing where they were searching for a person, and we all got captured. We all woke up in the same place and then went from there.
And so we'll all play. The next time we'll all play together.
Yeah.
Try and
Yeah.
kill, but work
Yeah.
as a team.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zach will probably
Yay!
Zach will probably contact you at some stage to try and work out how to get you into the game with us, like to actually catch you up to us in where we
Yeah.
are right now.
I mean, if he can put
Yeah.
Richland in a chest to get him up to where we are, he can drop Sephiroth off by Eagle or something.
Summon the eagles. Or whales. We could use whales.
Yeah, that was why I called my character Arthur, because I made him like he was Aquaman.
That was good.
But in
Alrighty
saying
then,
that,
boysies and
we did
Nicole.
Yay!
Yeah.
So, yeah, we did it.
Hey.
Go us. Well done. So,
I thought this
Zach-
was you guys' first times as well.
No,
So-
no.
No.
I
We
thought
were
you
trying
guys
to
did
hang.
really well.
We were trying to hang back a little bit and try to let you take a little bit more
Initiative.
initiative. Yeah.
Yeah.
pun.
But-
But yes.
You did a good
but
job
yeah,
too,
no,
mate.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, Zach's very better than me. Much better than me.
I don't know.
Much better.
I don't know. Your introduction of Will there.
Yeah, and Scruffy. Rest in
But you
peace,
had to kill
Scruffy.
Croft. Did you have to kill Scruffy?
Yes.
Yeah, that was
Oh.
just
Well, you don't know.
unnecessary.
You don't know. Did
Yeah,
he die?
Yeah,
He did actually only fall.
He got-
Arthur, you can
mate.
still save him.
It's the same. It's like with comic book movies. It's with anything with comic books and pop culture. But yeah, unless you see a body, you can't assume that they're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's probably a whole family of Scruffies somewhere. We don't know.
Yeah, you never know. You never know.
That
That's it.
gif I put in the Discord chat is what he's doing right now.
Yeah. Alrighty then. Well, I'll notify that we are all caught up.
Yep.
That you are where you needed to be.
Wait.
And I'm going to end